So, hey everyone, my name is Nia Ridgel. I am a licensed clinical therapist, and I am a therapist on Conversations in the Dark. This is an extra bonus clip to go over some of the definitions that we're going to be talking about during the episodes. So, the first word that I want to bring into your awareness is intergenerational trauma. So, intergenerational trauma is passed down. It comes from generational to generations. It can be stories, narratives, thought processes, beliefs, ways of being, characteristic traits, so many different things that get passed down generations. So if you guys hear us talking about intergenerational trauma, generational narratives, those words just mean habits, belief systems, characteristic traits that have been passed down generationally from generation to generation. So the next one is the word healing. So if those of you who are not really sure what healing means, healing necessarily just means to make well again, to restore back to its original state or purity. Many of us are born into this world with things that we don't like about ourselves, maybe wish we didn't have, or maybe struggle with. And so it is up to us in our healing process to kind of like explore what those things are. So when we talk about healing, we talk about the process that it takes to really heal yourself and renew yourself and restore yourself. So the next word I want to talk about is healing process. And when we talk about healing process, what we mean is as you are on your journey to be restored, to be whole, to be pure again, to be back to your original state, there's a step-by-step process that you go through, that you take. It can include therapy. It can include other different forms of therapy. It can include vacationing, other just self-care tips or wellness tools that you utilize while on your healing process. That's what we mean by the process of healing. The next one is going to be institutionalization. So there's different forms of institutionalization. The dictionary, just original word means institutionalized. So like organizations, companies, or systems that are created. But the institutionalization we're referring to is institutionalization in a psychological perspective. So institutionalization from that perspective means the process or belief system or social role particular to a value or mode of behavior within an organization, social system, society as a whole. So eventually it's just saying the systems that different races, nationalities, particularly Black people in this situation, go through in order to get to certain levels of their self-actualization, wholeness, wellness, or success journey. The next one is going to be archetypes. So when we talk about archetypes, we generally just mean a original form or some person or thing or character you can get into or become or manifest or be that you really hold at a very high standard, almost as if you're revering them. So many people in their healing process, they create or they get belief systems or values from an archetype, maybe a caregiver, maybe a family member, maybe as part of their healing process, they're going to become into whatever a hero or a goddess or a king per se, right? Those are the different mediums that you can be, and that is portrayed as an archetype. So we can be many different archetypes that we want to be. It just goes off of what you are trying to manifest and self-actualize. So that is going to do it. Those are all the definitions. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and let me know or click the link below or email us. And we will see you again later for another episode of Conversations in the Dark.